it's a colored stone. You're going to know if it's a ruby, if it's a sapphire, if it's an emerald. And also, you're going to need to know the origin of the stone because it determines a factor of difference of value in the price per carat. And for replacement, too, if something would happen to replace that item. You're going to, the moral certainty, your evidence of an observation. Okay. And then also your physical certainty, your scientific testing. You're going to use your gemological your equipment to identify actually what it is. You're going to do metal testing. You're going to find out exactly what that product is or object is to identify for your evaluation of the object. And lastly, you're going to, once you acquire all that information, you're going to be able to put a value to that piece for the purpose that you're going to be doing a report. So what is the difference of evaluation and valuation? The evaluation is a proper identification and accurate ranking against a similar object out in the industry. This is where your knowledge, your vast knowledge comes from. This is where your networking of being in the industry, and it's something that I utilize, and it takes a village. I contact stone dealers, I contact manufacturers, I do a lot of research, and from my bank of knowledge, I know I can't do it alone and I don't have all the answers. So what I do is I go out and network to the industry, like I network to all of you if I was out into to the conference or to the show, and I was stopping around the different booths and I got to meet a lot of different people and I asked a lot of different questions for me to learn how you and your manufacturing and your company works, and if it's handmade or if it's machine made, and all of that information is very important for the evaluation. With all that knowledge that you do with your evaluation, that is where you're able to determine the valuation of your product with your accurate identification and knowledge of that piece. So your valuation is your market research, which you do, which you go out into the market of what similar pieces are being sold for or found. Your analysis to establish a defined value in the appropriate market and market levels. In the United States, we have different markets and different market levels for different purposes because we have tax, and through the government, when there's a death or divorce, we have to, the owners of the jewelry have to pay a tax on the value, which we have to establish. And I found out that you guys don't have to